The title of today's lecture is Council. The title is A Council of the Master Warriors, the Message and the Method. Council of the Master Warriors, the Message and the Method. Well, first we'll start off with 24 characteristics of the Master Warrior, and there's nothing sacred about the number 24. It could become 22 if there's some redundancy. It might expand to 30. But at this point in time, I've elucidated 24 characteristics. I'm going to go over those. Then we're going to go into what is the Council of the Master Warriors, the mission and the method. And we're going to talk about the missions that it serves, which are 21 missions that the council serves. Well, to be a Master Warrior, what inspired it was people consider themselves senior citizens. Well, you have senior citizens. A lot of people don't even like the term. So it developed a nomenclature of senior citizen, honored elder, Master Warrior. And on a previous lecture, I went into distinguishing between the three. So today I'm just going to focus on the Master Warrior. The Master Warrior is over 50 years of age. It takes a certain amount of time to even gain a certain amount of wisdom and experience in life to qualify for being a Master Warrior. A key characteristic of a warrior and a Master Warrior is a Master Warrior seeks to gain power from hardship. So when a crisis or a tribulation arises, he or she derives power from it. So the Master Warrior has no doubt that he or she will gain power from a hardship, while in the hardship itself, not only in retrospect. And the Master Warrior takes full responsibility for his or her own life. So in taking responsibility, this individual does not sit around blaming and complaining. Says, well, I've helped co-create this, now I'm going to arise to the struggle. The Master Warrior is a seeker of truth and wisdom. So there's an inherent thirst for this wisdom and for seeking truth. So very tied to that, the person is not seeking comfort, but is seeking fulfillment because they're seeking truth. The Master Warrior reflects on life and is introspective. Asks, well, what is life about? What are my real goals? There's a very strong sense of purpose. And very often with senior citizens, there's often an attempt to have fun and relax and enjoy life. But often senior citizens don't have a sense of direction and purpose in their lives anymore. Often is the case. Well, the Master Warrior is filled with a strong sense of direction and purpose in life, and seeks to serve his or her family and the world. So has a mission to serve and to uplift. And so in that sense, the Master Warrior never really fully retires. They may not continue at a certain job anymore, but the Master Warrior arises to the struggle always, to the struggle to overcome his or her own ego or an external adversary or a situation. And the Master Warrior seeks to become a man of honor with wisdom or a woman of honor with wisdom, which involves integrating the masculine and feminine principle with noble character, and then integrating that with our gains and losses, our joys and our sorrows, and achieving wisdom. So becoming a man of honor with wisdom, a woman of honor with wisdom. The Master Warrior values deep conversation and has ready access to it. So he or she may be talking at a very light level or superficial level with you, but at any moment, bam, could go deep, go as deep as you want to go. That person always has access to his or her own depth of thought, depth of perception, depth of communication, and is a well-wisher of humankind, because the Master Warrior recognizes that he or she can never really be at peace unless we become well-wishers of others, even of our enemies, even if we have to confront our enemies and deal with our enemies, but still we wish them well, even if we have to aspire to defeat them. And aspires to health and fitness, both for his or her own sake, but also so that this health and fitness will enable the person to serve more powerfully, more fully. They aspire to mental power, physical power, spiritual power, family power, values these forms of power, and is committed to the development of virtue and fairness, which is a never-ending process. So a Master Warrior is on that path and recognizes that this continues to grow within himself and within others.